Yep, y'all can call me Turbs. Let me tell you, Wham, I am super excited to be a part of this Smash tournament commentating crew here. I think we've got a lot of really exciting matches coming up here, and I know for a fact there's not going to be a lot you want to miss. So make sure to stick around. You're going to see a lot of really crazy picks, really crazy fights, really crazy moves. So we're going to stick around, and why don't you take us away? Who are we starting with here?
Three, two, one, go!
Yeah, really getting ahead with that Incineroar down throw combo game. He's looking to kind of keep DK on his toes. Good use of revenge right there to get rid of the ground pound. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. The dash attack already taking it. That's a 30-second stock out of Incineroar. This game is good. This matchup in and of itself is already a slobber knocker. Turtle King doing a great job controlling center stage and great use of that revenge. Mm-hmm. Oh my lord. Wow, 2 stocks in a single minute. This, I think Big Funny needs to readapt the gameplay here. This Incineroar is really just like raw forward smash. This Incineroar is really taking advantage of the fact that DK wants to get in, hit a move, and get you in that grab. And Turtle King's just not letting him. The back throw off stage, we can throw him off balance. The spike trades! The 3-stock match in a minute and a half. What a way to kick off this tournament. Good. Wow, man. Yeah. I thought, let me tell you, Turtle King did excellent used the revenge excellently in that matchup. DK's got despite being a big kind of slow character, DK's got a lot of options that come out pretty quickly and will screw you up if you're not careful. But he had those revenges ready and ready to punish him for those 60% hits. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think that matchup, even that little combo goes completely differently because I think Incineroar can revenge as soon as he's up thrown. Does it beat out? Does it beat out Ding Dong? Okay.
Three,
Mm-hmm.
two, one, go!
Yep. Mhm. But Turtle King's showing he's got some platform game rolling up around here. Goes right ready for the Alolan Whip. Switching into back air. Big Funny is starting to take back. The Alolan Whip again catches him out of the neutral get up. Ooh, a bit of a greedy revenge there. I almost thought he was going to go for the down air, go for the more telegraphed edge guard. Oh! And that's comes back with the Alolan Whip, right back in it. Yep, there it is. That's exactly what you were talking about, Wham. Going for only that first up air, then backing off, getting that confirmed damage. Big Funny's playing a lot more cautiously, not necessarily throwing hitboxes at Turtle King as much as he is anymore. Really doesn't want to get the revenge, but he still finds him with it. Nice. Playing this matchup a lot more careful, a lot slower. He's not going to be able to just kind of run in his face. Look, shield break! Excellent use of the side B, and I think, yeah, that'll definitely do it. I think Turtle King's going to have to adjust here a little bit. Going for that Alolan Whip on the side. He's not really getting as much as he wants. That dash attack's going to send him back off stage, keep him in disadvantage. Good nair to call out the roll. Woo! That giant punch was greedy. Ooh, excellent. What a mash! And I think that was back air? Was that back air? Good grab into the up throw, call him back out. Oh, what are we gonna see here? Another ding dong? We're not gonna see it. What do you see? Excellent use of spinning Kong. Oh yeah, true. That was a really good way to use SDI to get out of that down throw combo, because that would have brought him to 60. Tech check.
Game. Donkey Kong wins.
Yeah, I thought the adaptation for that game was excellent. I thought the way he played that game more patiently, waited out Turtle King's revenges, and didn't just land on his shield and spam back airs or spam dash attacks. I thought that was masterful adaptation at a Big Funny to the Incineroar matchup for DK. Mm-hmm. Yep, I think so. And I think we're going to start to see Turtle King maybe adapt a little bit on the edge guarding. He was going for a lot of Alolan Whips, expecting like get up attacks or roll get ups. And I don't think that necessarily was working out for him.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, wow, already at 62 and 57 for both of these players. And 15 seconds in, Turtle King already going for the state and down air. He's not going to find it, though. Both of them reset to neutral. We're already at 100. Ooh! That's exactly what he's looking for. He's not giving up on this Alolan Whip, and it worked out. Ooh, looking for that Alolan Whip again. He's been sussing it out, just looking for it. I mean, Big Funny's at 72, and I think if he gets a revenge Alolan Whip, that's going to be it, even for a heavy like DK. Good nair to send him off. Wow, already. Oh, that was so risky! Yeah. Big Funny's really looking for an opportunity to get Turtle King in his big gorilla paws, but the Alolan Whip sending him far across the stage at 80. Big Funny's got a huge hill to climb up if he wants to make it work. No, that's not going to be it. One more of those will be doomed, though. Turtle King just knows Incineroar's limits. Yeah, that's going to be Dunzo. Turtle King. Yep, Turtle King takes us at 2-1. I think this was also the stage they used in game one. It was either this or Smashville. Really taking advantage of the fact that those, like you said, those really narrow side blast zones, the excellent like kill power of both of these characters just coming into full force here. Hmm. Yeah, I think so too. I think it really comes down to the fact that like when those like Incineroar is one of those characters who like takes the idea of mental stack, but instead of like options he's throwing out, it's more or less like, oh my god, I just took 70 from that one attack. So he puts a lot of pressure on his opponents. He's like, I got to make up this deficit now, which leads to a lot of like unsafe options. And of course, if you play a lot of the game, you become more comfortable in these like down situations. But a lot of times, especially in tournament, when your nerves are just on fire, you just trying so hard to get back into it. Mhm. Yeah, I think so. Especially like we've got a couple good, really good Ganon players here in MDVA, and it's like for example, Ganon's Nair does 23.9% if it's not stale, and it hits you for both hits. That thing hits like a bus, and that's not even talking about like his jabs fast does a lot of damage, F tilt does a lot of damage, forward air, back air, everything he's got does like a million damage. But of course, Ganon's bad, but at the same time, it's exactly what you're yeah, at the same time, you're just like you're so worried about like what's gonna happen. Like, oh my god, this up smash, like you're staring, like sitting in roll distance, that up smash is gonna cover jump, it's gonna cover roll, and it might even cover get up attack if you space it just right. So you really gotta worry about these things. Yeah. In the past, many moons ago. Hmm. DK doesn't have a lot of great matchups. Hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think Wii Fit's also another one of those characters who can really punish you for throwing out a lot of unsafe options on their shield. Like they've got grab, they can grab you out of shield. They've got soccer ball, F tilt's a really fast option. Jab can kind of jab berries at a high enough percent, and I don't think DK can DI out of it. Like there's a lot of things a DK player has to really think about if they want to get in on Wii Fit Trainer. And as we get in, make sure you're thinking about donating to National Children's Hospital. This charity Children's National, excuse me. As we move in, keep thinking about that. We're doing a lot of good work for them. And let's get into the set. Whoa! I blinked and that stock was gone. Really making use of that good deep breathing. Excellent there. Really good use of the projectiles, really good use of header, and ooh, good spot dodge to avoid getting a second stock ripped away from him. Yeah, really excellent use of keeping DK off of him. Really good, excellent, like, just punish game in general. Keeping the monkey off of him, but the monkey's gonna get the foot, and the foot's gonna get the stop. Oh, excellent double parry out of the ground pound! He went for it again. Disrespectful. The whip hit of second ground pound into the grab. Almost could have gotten more off that. Here comes deep breathing. These hits are gonna kill super soon. Oh! Whoa! He wanted his Twitter clip. Is the Barry gonna do it? Dashes out. Oh, he's coming back with this. Ooh. I feel like I blinked in that match, and it was excellent play from both of them. No, no, not at all. DK is one of those characters who really excels at just kind of taking that factor and just making it feel crazy. Like DK gets his hands on you when your mind starts like, oh my god, because you don't know, is he going to up throw up air you? Is he going to take you off the stage? Where you're going? You have to think about whether you have to tech or whether he's just going to throw you off. Of course, some characters like Wii Fit with a more decent recovery don't have to worry about that kind of stuff so much. But at the same time, DK brings that kind of mix-up factor that you have to be prepared for what he's looking to do.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yep. Both players, gentlemen's on the platform, charge up their stuff, whatever they need to do, they do it. Taking them to small battlefield. This is quite the counter pick. I'm really interested in seeing how well it plays out for DK because obviously, like, those small bullet zones, the spike sends him down! Does he come back? He does! He goes back out for him! The header! I swear, Wii Fit Trainer players, they get header just follows them psychically. Wherever it needs to go, it goes. Yeah, looking for the two hits of down B in the air into the up smash. He only gets one, but it doesn't matter. Already starting to make some comeback. looks like that deep breathing is really kind of coming out in contact for Nick. The up smash is going to take it. Good punish of the whiffed upbeat. They take less damage overall as well, I think. But the down air is not going to change. Oh my god! Good lord, these sets are flying by. Nick District moves on. We. Yep. So that the winner of this match is going to qualify for the in-person top 8 that'll take place tomorrow, and the loser of this match will head down to the losers bracket, and where they will also be, I believe, 1 win away from qualifying for top 8. Mm-hmm. Probably going to see Fox. Mm-hmm. It's really what we're really. I think the big part of this matchup. I think what we're going to see determines the outcome of this game is whether ZD can how effectively ZD can break the zone on Wii Fit. Once ZD gets in, Wii Fit doesn't really have a lot of tools that can beat Fox's fast aerials or beat Fox's fast options. And we're going to see a lot of like combo heavy movement coming out of ZD. But if Nick can keep the zone, keep ZD off him, give him some breathing room, let him activate that deep breathing and salute the sun, we're going to see a lot. We're going to see a lot of like excellent zoner gameplay coming out of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am too. Do you think he's going to go Fox or Wolf? Hmm. I'm trying to think. I'm wondering like who presents the matchup better, because Wolf obviously is like a more like neutral safe character. He plays neutral just a little bit better than Fox, but Fox obviously has a much better advantage state. So it's like it'll be interesting to like see what his thought process is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's going the Wolf. So so we're seeing game one, the Wii Fit versus the Wolf, and where are we going? Final destination.
Go!
I wasn't either. I would have imagined that both of them would have preferred to have some platforms to maneuver around the projectiles that we're going to throw out. But Nick District already looking pretty solid coming out of the gate. He hit them a few times. Wolf's aerials putting on a lot of pressure against Wii Fit Trainer. Looking for those confirms, knocking them down. Nick District's going to have to be really careful with which way he techs out because ZD is going to snip those right out and punish him for it if he does it wrong. Oh, Nair into dash attack! Yeah, really good use of Wolf's aerials. Wolf's aerials combo into each other so well at low percents, especially when you get that down throw or that forward or that up throw. Excuse me. I have no idea what move just clanged there that killed ZD, but I know Wii Fit has a weird hitbox and it was probably one of the oops. Yeah, that looked like Blaster took it there. Yeah, Wii Fit definitely plays a bit of a different game than a lot of the other characters. Yep. Yeah, dash attack, F tilt, then E smash attack, Nair, probably strong hit Nair will kill. Nick's got a lot of ground to make up if he wants to put this game back squarely in his control. Wow, that back air just smashed him! What percent was he at? Looking commanding. Excellent use of back air. Really using shield effectively, staying out, but the up smash is going to call out the roll. We've got ourselves a tight game, folks. Ooh. Big District bet the farm right there with that forward smash, and it might cost him a lot. ZD's put him in the circus with these juggles. This is... Excellent use of these both of our combos out of the Wolf. Trying to get Wii Fit into a state of disadvantage. He's really using his shield really well. That back air is not going to do it quite yet, but I think another strong hit will. Ooh! He's got to be careful with that shield! He fears nothing! He knew he was fine! F2! Game 1 goes to Nick District! 1-0!
Let's work on your coordination.
F-Tilt is, it's like, at the same time, I feel like Wii Fit F-Tilt is both the most underrated and overrated move that Wii Fit has. Like, sure, like, it's got a janky hitbox, but that janky hitbox can mess with you sometimes. It might give you something you don't really want. But at the same time, that move comes out so fast with keep breathing it. It's so hard. It has a hitbox behind it as well. I feel like that move just is like the Swiss Army knife in Wii Fit's kit. Now, this is a stage I imagine they would have gone to in the first game. PS2, you're going to see both these platforms. It's going to let both characters get around these tools very quickly. That shield going down to a bubble. Ooh, that down smash just calling out him, dropping the shield already at 88% with none for ZD. Coming back with a vengeance after losing game 1. Ooh. 51. Ooh. Nick District said, you saw combos, I got some combos of my own. Take a look. Yeah, Nick District, that dash attack coming up just short, but I think it would have hit if he got it. What just happened with that? Nick's got that breathing. This is going to hurt if Wolf gets hit, but the back air is going to send him away, knocking that out. But he's going to summon... Yeah. Excellent use of header to force ZD to change up his recovery and then cover it with the 2-frame on the dash attack. Neutral game again. That's what I'm saying, man. That header comes down and it hits you. It does what it needs you to do. That is the age-old question. I've been really impressed with Nick District's back airs out of shield when Wolf's pressure. Yeah. A character specialist. What the F tilt? Wait, did ZD's Nair just go over him? 31% off the header with both hits. This is looking pretty strong, but that back air is going to pull out his drift. Read it perfectly. Game is pretty much tied.
Exercise
And
every
then we're at
day.
62. There it is again, that back air out of shield. Good reflector to knock header away. Goes for the kill immediately with that F smash. Yep, both players. No matter who qualifies, everybody's going to have an even ground on when they come back in. It'll be just like everybody's starting pretty much from winners, but Nick District is looking for it for the statement right here. 132 to 87. Both. I'm telling you, these headers! They do.
Time to firm up your thighs and back muscles.
Oh my god. First one to qualify, Nick District. I'm telling you, I've said it a million times. I'm going to say it again. These headers and Wii Fit trainer players, they are psychically connected. Who's the best Rosalina and Luma in the game? Trick question. It's Wii Fit and header. Yep. Wii Fit, I think, is not to like make the bad pun on balance with the character, but that character, it's a Swiss Army knife. Like, obviously, like Wii Fit's not going to be like the greatest zoner in the world, like a Samus or something, right? But they're also not going to be like a great close-up fighter, like someone like DK or Incineroar or Kazuya or something. But Wii Fit can kind of do everything you need the character to do, along with like bringing this really weird, unique flavor of Smash that we don't see in many other characters. I think that this character has a lot of untapped potential because you just don't see that many players like you have, like in MTVA. Like Waddy's got a Wii Fit secondary, but then you have Nick District, and I can't think of anyone else. And there's John Numbers up in Tri-State. I really can't think of any other big Wii Fit players. Obviously there are, but like you don't see very many of them. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Yep. So enhanced PV plays, we're probably going to see Incineroar versus Cloud, if I'm going to predict this correctly. Let my psychic brain take over. And I think Cloud's gonna, I think, present a pretty tough matchup for Incineroar. Just the long disjointed hitbox with that sword and the ability to kind of edge guard super well is gonna be really tough for Incineroar. I'm not sure what tools Incineroar is gonna have to really make use of if he wants to beat Cloud in just the matchup in general. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to put it. This matchup's tough, and you gotta be careful. I'm pretty excited to see how this plays out. There's not like it's Incineroar is one of those characters. Like if you watch someone play who's like super good at the character, then you're gonna see a lot of really crazy stuff happen. Hmm. As we go to the research, my chief research assistant Wham! Exclamation point. Yeah, chief. Every researcher is a research assistant. It's the life cycle. Wait, we're gonna see Rob.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, I didn't know he had a Rob, so I'm very excited to see how this plays. The Rob Cloud matchup plays quite differently than any other one. Hmm. Rob doesn't like to fight you in super close. He likes to kind of keep you at arm's length and whack you. Excellent. Yeah, taking advantage. Ooh, that side B was really gambling. He was really hoping that Enhance would kind of fall into that, but we're not going to see that there. I think Enhance was looking for a back air right there. Enhance has got limit. He's got to be careful, but it doesn't matter. The back air is going to send him off. First stock to Turtle King. He opened up the closet and reached deep in there. He's like, come here, we're going to put you to work here, Rob. Yeah, Gyro. I think it was. Yeah, Gyro. That's the name of it. I know these things. Really doing a good job of kind of keeping Cloud out. As I say that, he gets back here to curse him. We might see an enhanced Blade Beam here or finishing touch. Mm-hmm. Being very careful of approaching Cloud because Cloud's got that quick F tilt and he's got that quick back air F shield. really tried as hard as he could to avoid burning his limit as he recovered, getting that blade beam up for about 17%. Looks for the up B out of shield, doesn't necessarily find it. And that's pretty much a staple of Cloud gameplay that we're not seeing in this matchup because he stayed so far away from his shield and kept from whacking it. Oh, good air dodge read, the call out. Yeah. He's naring where he expects to be contested as opposed to on Cloud himself. That nair on shield is one of the only ones we've seen this set. Mm-hmm. Oh, the grab whiffed! Doesn't tech on the platform, and now he's eating a good amount of damage for it. Cloud's got limit. What are we going to see? Blade beam? Or cross slash? Yep, the blade beam does the 2-frame. This game's a lot closer than it was. Turtle King's really put a lot of pressure on Enhance, but I don't know what we're going to see. There's the first up the other shield. It connects to 59! Such is the problem with heavy zoners. You will get comboed to the ends of the earth. He's got limit again. Enhance is catching fire here. Really, he's trying to limit cross slash. Not quite yet. I was gonna say. I would have been shocked if that killed right there. Ooh, went for... Yeah, he's going for these dash grabs on Rob have such high end lag. It's not really giving him a lot of opportunity to recover safely. Yeah. Cloud's got set play. If you've ever played Final Fantasy VII, you know there's a lot of items, and you know Cloud doesn't like to lose fights. Game 1 goes to Enhanced PB. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that, oh, man, it's tough because like Turtle King was playing the set very well. We're seeing a run back with the characters. He played the set very well, but it seemed like Enhanced just woke up. He's like, wait a second, I'm Cloud. I've got a big sword. I'm gonna hit this robot.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yep. Yep, taking it to Kalos. I think Kalos definitely benefits Rob better because there's a lot of deep, like a deep blast on that Cloud's gonna have a really tough time trying to recover from. But Cloud's already got limit 85%. Yep, exactly what I was thinking Cloud was going to have to worry about here. If you go that deep and you've got a limit, you're going to have to burn it. Barry? Yeah, that's going to do it. Wow. Throwback to when Smash Twitter, everybody was like, how do you DI Rob up air? Yeah, that was the meme. Was like, you don't, LOL. Really? Ooh, that up smash was a bit of a gamble, and now he's gonna suffer for it. Yep, this is the momentum that we're seeing. Turtle King catches fire, then Enhanced PB takes a little bit of time. Slow, that's gonna do it, yeah, for sure. Limit cross slash. Still got a big hill to cover. I think Turtle King's going to start looking for the grabs here. I'll be out of shield. Wow! What a recovery! That was pretty! Oh no! Lasered the wrong way! Limit cross slash, that's gonna do it. Alright. This game is still pretty much even. If Turtle King can take a stock right here, like with that, like just like that exactly, this is an even game. Oh, just getting fancy with the gyro. Doesn't really find much. Finds 22%, still significant. Oh, we're seeing some gyros across the stage. Ooh. Yeah, we've got Limit back. Limit's not going to kill. Cross Slash isn't going to kill quite yet, nor will Finishing Touch, but we're going to see a lot of damage comes out if he gets hit by it. Like that. Another up B out of shield. Wow. Wow! Calls out the landing aerial. I think he was going to go for a landing nair and try and like pressure him on the shield, but Enhance was having none of that. And everybody remember, make sure if you're enjoying this set, make sure to donate to Children's National for Extra Life. This charity's all going towards that, and it works a lot if you guys help them out. So, and after those excellent matches, I think it's time. We're going to take a really quick ad break, but when we get back, we're going to see some more high-level Smash. We're going to see some more shenanigans, and we're going to see a lot more fun games. We'll be right back.
Never quite know with an AFTV, a master of mystery, keeping us on touch and calling out the flip jump for the back air. Not enough to do it, but yeah, just blade into your face, and you only can do so much against that.
The less. Oh!
Oh my god! And Team Herbert immediately attacks back with a goal.
There you go. That's what you got to do, man. Everyone is still there. We're still looking at a 4v4. The Sun's going to come in for the Jin. The Elite's going to come in and pick up the kill. The Elite is godlike now. The Rumble's going to pick up that kill onto the Elite. Get that shutdown go. The Rumble's going to get taken down by the Samir, who is going to secure the kill. But then the Viego's going to dash in, take the Samir's form, going to dash in, secure the double kill. Woo! That was just so much action right there in the bottom side jungle.
What even are lanes and why do we go to them?
The save now looking to go the other way, looking for the counter. Goes the distance and Genji striking again. 2 goals for Shenandoah B, and they're up by 1 with 3:30 to go.
Okay, the rally's up. Graviton Surge is going to come up for both of them. Oh, the Dragon Strike is going to pick up 2 here. They're going to fully wipe GMU here. They're going to be a complete point A. What a brilliant team fight for them.
That deceives the ear. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Look, in this one case, yes, I am speaking from my health. Silence is sickening, hell brewing, the witchery dwells inside the mind, imagination where ritual held. Made up scenario is crazy, it's sculpted your hell. People used to handle heartbreaks on the first take, but nowadays it's cool to take emotion in the worst way. Act your age, exactly what we doing now. Birthday just a number, y'all, so back a couple summers when your mind stay living for the moment, ayy. Snap a story in the end what we witness without a lens. It's like the first page, a generation gazing at we're all to recollect.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I want to say to your first point though, that it might be Summer Smash Bash might be mixed up, but there's a lot of bashing, there's a lot of smashing going on, especially with these Donkey Kong players duking it out against matchups that are fun and matchups that might feel a little bit painful. But at the same time, you got to respect the audacity to play the big monkey and whack people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yep. The Rob was cooking. I was honestly like in the back of my head, I was like, that Rob was kind of schmoovin'. I'm imagining a Rob pick here. But nope, they picked the Incineroar, they picked the DK, they color coordinated. It's Purple Saturday. They're ready to slug it out. Let's see some revenges and let's see some spinning Kongs. How about that?
3, 2, 1, go!
This game's gonna be under 2 minutes. I can feel it already. Yeah, the up B. Oh, we're seeing some Bokabar combos already. I've never seen someone go for forward air after that. Excellent use of revenge and fair. Yep. Yep, we're seeing a lot of cross-match adaptation here. He's decided, you know what, maybe I need to play a little bit slower. I need to play a little bit more conservative. Is that back throw not going to do it? Nah, DK's too heavy. He's a thick boy. Ooh, are we going to see forward? Yeah, that's going to do it. First stock going to whack. I mean, Turtle King's doing a great job keeping him at disadvantage. Oh, the revenge! What a smart move. I thought he was just going to go for a down air there. Now he's going to get some really... I thought he was going to get some thick damage, but he gets 13 off there. Oh, he wanted it. He smelled it. That's going to do it, though. Excellent use. Man, the DKs are all so good at hitting that down beat up smash. Yeah, the armor on a Woolen Whip really doing the work for him. Really using these aerial spinning Kongs to kind of keep him out of the way. Yeah, the unfortunate dash attack kind of keeping him off the ledge longer than he wanted to be. Oh, he went for it! Oh, that's gonna be so costly, that whiff forward smash! Lets him back on the stage, gets that forward air out of shield. Excellent use of the darkest area to keep him out. That's not gonna kill quite yet, but it's gonna be close. Oh, is that gonna do it? Go for it again! Excellent. Well played. That he hits. You know he's like, I whiffed, I'm gonna do it again. There's no way he expects it the second time. Peak disrespectful gameplay. Yeah, here's the question. Does Turtle King go back to Rob? Mm-hmm. Yep, Turtle King's backing out. Wonder if this means we're going to see the stage selection here. Yes. What are we going to see? My big brain, my big gamer brain is going to say he's picking Rob here. My absolutely massive gamer brain is telling me Rob's going to get picked. Let us see. It's funny you were talking about. It's funny you were talking about DK. What is his fastest move option out of shield? Seriously? Yeah, of course. because like if you whiff that, you can kiss 60% goodbye. I always thought it was like short hop back air. Yeah, of course. He's really taking his time thinking about it. I can smell it. I can smell the gears and the lasers. It's coming. I can sense it in the air. Yeah, and I think the stage choice, if we knew the stage choice, would like give us a little bit of insight into that as well. Grounded up special is the best option due to armor, but short hop up B is the fastest. Just making sure, double checking. He's sticking with Incineroar! No, my gamer brain! Oy, oy, oy. I could have sworn he would go the raw, but his Incineroar is still pretty sick. We're going to battle. Oh man. Incineroar's going to have some up air chains. Oh, good spot dodge, but not enough to dodge the damage. Already seeing the down throw. Here come the up airs, but he gets out of it. Oh, already at 108. Wow! Excellent use of the down tilt the 2-frame into these so-called Cheeto fingers. Oh, his shield was looking pretty tiny there. Well, we're seeing... Whack went for his soul. Excellent parry into the armor, into the read of the mash. What is that? Wax here, he's the people's champion. Whack wants his Twitter clips. I'm getting faint memories to a tournament I commentated many months ago. Whack was doing some shenanigans there as well. Yep, Battlefield high ceiling coming out. He does it again, but he gets the platform and takes the landing. Whack it seems like the momentum is just in his favor. After that down tilt walk, giant punch, it's like Turtle King's got to kind of come back from that mentally. That's insane. That's the second one he's hit this match. Whack it. Whack is whack. Whack is whack!
Donkey Kong wins.
Show me those pearly whites, Donkey Kong. What a game, man. What a 2-0. Very strong villager player. Yeah, I think all I'm saying is I think we're gonna see some really exciting gameplay. Fast Free is just the epitome of what it's like if a villager wants to just throw hands with you, you know? He gets that little smile when he gets those boxing gloves out and he's coming at you. Hear the roar of my full force neutral attack. Yeah, you guys couldn't see that, but in the arena, Whack was spamming the pre-generated command, like hear the force of my hear the roar of my full force neutral attack. Excellent. It was a 2-0. That dude, that second game, that down tilt into giant punch is gonna live in my head rent free for the next 6 months. I've never seen someone like actually do like a combo like that into giant punch. Mm-hmm. Yes, in person. Yep. Yep. The field's going to level right out, so all 8 players are going to start on equal footing and let just their skills do the talking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does Creed play any other characters? Yep. Yep. We're going Villager Fox. I feel like Fox has to win this slightly at the very least. Like Reflector will do such a good job in this matchup if he decides to use it a lot. Although I can imagine he probably just decide to jump around and just get in that way.
2, 1, go!
Already starting on Town and City. Wow! Parry down tilt up smash already, making a statement. I do too. Fastcree's doing a good job of at least kind of keeping him out right now, using those, using all Villagers' projectile aggressive options on that sense. The aggressive projectile options, which sounds like an oxymoron, but I promise it's not. Wow, what a read on the drift! Mm-hmm. Excellent use of the platform. Gets a nice 36% out of it. Crispy indeed. Fastcree going for these ledge traps, but ZD's kind of just going right over him. Wait, what just happened? Oh, Axe. Axe got him. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. He probably screwed up his DI there as well, which might be why he died. We're seeing some melee combos out here, folks. Final. Oh, the platform saved him. That was gonna kick him into the sun. ZD's looking for these up smashes now. He's gonna read one of these drifts eventually. There it is. ZD so precise on those up smashes. I feel like that's a ZD staple. Every time I feel like I watch a VOD from Xanadu or I'll watch like something else, it's always ZD reading drift and hitting up smash perfectly. Because that up smash needs to be in like a good spot too. It's not just something you can hit willy-nilly randomly, because if you're too far forward, you won't send straight up, or if you're too far like back, it'll hit him with the back end of the hitbox and send them backwards. Ooh, ZD, I think, goes for the jab block, but he doesn't quite get it. Fastcree's able to get him off him, at least for a little bit. Fastcree's got a bit of a hill to climb. He's got to keep ZD off of him if he wants to make it back. But the bowling ball's going to bonk the Fox's head! Yep, the problem is, though, Kree's an up smash percent right now. So if we were just like that... Excellent use. Hold. Yeah. Yep, that short hop trying to get over ZD. ZD just sniffs it right out, kicks him, and sends him into the sun once again. Man. Oh. Mm-hmm. Already working in. I wonder what stage Fastcree wants to go to. PS2. Good gentleman stage. Fastcree doing his best to just kind of stay out of Fastcree, or ZD's hitboxes. I don't think ZD is very content to just kind of let him run around there. Ooh, the Void doing a bunch of damage. Connecting with Void obviously does more damage on the explosion than like it actually hitting you at a distance. Really, both of them just trying to feel out each other's hitboxes. ZD's looking very hard for this up smash kill here. ZD's been abusing Fox's speed trying to get in on Fastcree, but rolls into the bowling ball! Oh, man. Yep. Of course, still Fox is going to have a very oppressive advantage state, so Kree's got a lot still to work with. If he wants to put on a lot of damage, he's got to be really careful. But at the same time, that was an excellent bowling ball. Really changed, like you said, changed the tide of the game completely. Yep. Nair up smash. Staple. A Fox staple. We're seeing it. He tracks down, goes for it, doesn't quite get it. Excellent, excellent parry into up tilt, looking for more combo potential. He's trying to find it. ZD just trying, or not ZD, excuse me, Fastcree just trying to get out of disadvantage, set up a safe area again so we can set up those projectiles. Nair kind of keeps him away. It looks like ZD knows he's a little bit ahead, waiting for Fastcree to do a little bit more approaching so he's not jumping into all these projectiles. Ooh, reads the roll to the ledge, but he doesn't quite find it with that down smash. Tree set up. Here comes the ledge trap. Doesn't exactly get what he wants out of it from Fastcree. He smacks the Gordo, or not the Gordo, the Void. I always mix those two up. And it does the explosion, just a monumental damage. Oh, he went for the shield break. But the back air is going to seal the stock. This is an even game. Fastcree playing for his tournament life right now. Yep. But ZD's starting to get the setups he wants. He's seeing those up air to back air chains, looking to start something off stage. ZD playing a little bit more careful around those Lloyds than he was before. Doesn't want to get blown up by it again. That axe on the beat. Oh, the bowling ball just a bit late. ZD's got him off stage, turns his back, looking for that back air, and the up tilt doesn't find it. Yep. Fast Creed throwing out these Lloyds, trying really hard not to get clipped by a stray hitbox out of Fox. That'll do a lot of damage. 10% difference. Any strong hit will kill. I really, really like what Fast Creed's doing, throwing out these Lloyds and running with them so ZD can't challenge him with an advancing hitbox. Whoa, the up smash is whiff! What the back? The roar, the fastest roar back air you've ever seen. Very commentating commentators. Once again, thanks for tuning into our block, and we'll catch you with a new set, new faces, and new matches right after this break. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that.
Yep, okay.
I didn't even see red sparks. Maybe that was a little bit of a mix-up there.
Maybe. But you know what? Gonna be able to take the stock either way, but gonna take a stock right back. And the climb hazard, absolutely gonna close that one up. I feel like when every Cloud has a stock lead and they got their opponent way out like that, forcing them to recover those, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna drop down, man. I'm not going to the stage. I'm coming right back down.
You know, Skiff, I gotta say, guilty as charged. His PV is just throwing out buttons on buttons right now, dancing between the two platforms, and that's actually really bad. No jump.
That's it.
Dead. That is dead, yeah. MJ takes that game 3 with a 2-stock, high percentage, and the tides are turning to come up MJ.
Yeah.
The man is a fierce one, that's for sure.
So far, Symphony playing pretty well. 104. Oh, wasn't able to get the grab. I think like a forward smash would have just been fine there. Would have been able to blow up that little tiny electric rat, sending him to the blast zone.
Indeed. This is close now, though. Mr. Beecroft on death's door. I like that thunder, though, but it's descent to the Shadow Realm anyway. Whoop! My goodness, Symphony. That is how you start it with your DK stomp.
Is he gonna come back down and hit someone?
Oh, ooh, this is such a close match again.
It's just gonna be who trips up first.
I kind of want to see this villager go through.
Free's aiming for a nice axe kill, it looks like. If he can get it. And there's the top hit.
Oh my god, the gyro and the up smash?
That's a spicy confirm.
That was nasty. That was so sick.
I like that.
I'm gonna have to go back to the stream and clip that. Oh my god, that was sick. That was so sick.
Of the game so far is that Joey takes a lot of early percentage on these stocks, and then Backstreet just slowly brings it back. But this is looking really tough right now. 132. Wow, what? How did he get past all that?
That is the stealth mission villager if I have ever seen it. Just kind of bobbing and going across the stage, confusing, and there's the kill break.
No.
There's the kill. Joey dropped their guard for 1 second.
Oh
and
my
just gets
god!
destroyed.
Dude, Joey should have had the stock. It wasn't even a stealth mission. He was clearly floating there, and Joey just could not take that villager to the blast zone.
Who's ready for some fireworks?
Introducing the Mid-Atlantic Esports Conference, co-founded by Events DC and Game Jam. We're bringing you a competition to showcase the amazing college esports talent found right here in the DMV. Schools from Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. face off in 8 weeks of intense matches, featuring Rocket League, Overwatch, and League of Legends. Only one can be the best, so who are you cheering for? Check out maec.gg for more information on the teams, the games, and the future of esports in the DMV.
Resources, even for kids out there, like this game gym where you can see gamers are here to be coached, hone their skills, but they can also find a mentor that teaches them about moderation.
Trying to deal with the 3 angry zombies members that are on.
Nova looking to clear it out. Strong aggression here from Chungite Egg.
Martial arts skills, dude. That back there was so good, so powerful.
Never quite know with an ASTV, a master of mystery, keeping us on touch and calling out the flip jump in the back air. Not enough to do it, but yeah, just blade into your face, and you only can do so much against that.
The less. Oh!
Oh my god! And Team Herbert immediately attacks back with a goal.
There you go. That's what you got to do, man. Everyone is still there. We're still looking at a 4v4. The Sun's going to come in for the Jin. The Elite's going to come in and pick up the kill. The Elite is godlike now. The Rumble's going to pick up that kill onto the Elite. Get that shutdown go. The Rumble's going to get taken down by the Samir, who is going to secure the kill. But then the Viego's going to dash in, take the Samir's form, going to dash in, secure the double kill. Woo! That was just so much action right there in the bottom side jungle.
What even are lanes and why do we go to them?
The save now looking to go the other way, looking for the counter. Goes the distance and Genji striking again. 2 goals for Shenandoah B, and they're up by 1 with 3:30 to go.
Okay, the rally's up. Grandson Surge is going to come up for both of them. Oh, the Dragon Strike is going to pick up 2 here. They're going to fully wipe GMU here. They're going to be in complete point A. What a brilliant team fight for them.
I mean, hey, Almost Insane had a long time to warm up so far.
They are on a roll right now. They had a... Jeez, all this play from losers bracket is really like putting them on their groove right now.
It looks a little bit grim. As the
Oh
Lucio!
no, the Lucio boom while trying to wall ride. Oh, that's just damaging.
Yeah, this is definitely. Whoa! Okay. You can never trust that move, man. It scoops at some like weird angle sometimes. Ooh, goes for the jump off stage. Going with the nair as well. This could be tough.
That
That's
is-
the stock. Yep.
Quick little rotor arms to see if they do. Yeah, a little bit teabag too, actually. Yeah, I think you're dead from that one. I get.
Oh, look at that!
Tyson's just
It's
about
gonna be
getting
the
off the
kill
air.
onto the Silas. This is gonna be the end of the game here. The Samir's not gonna be able to get out here. The Elise is looking to try to secure something, but guess what? She can't secure the lives of the rest of her teammates. She's gonna get stunned down. She's gonna be killed here, and this is gonna be tournament for GMU here.
5 to go. That ball stays in the air. Shenandoah has a chance. Does try to keep up. The ball goes all the way back and it goes in. Oh my gosh! I think that was off a GW car. It's tied at 3. We're heading to overtime.
Romeo with the quick turn in mid grabs that boost, knocks into Scheme, and in the end it is Scheme scoring that goal.
Oh, Joey, my heart can't take it anymore. It's all tied at 3 apiece.
That deceives the ear. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Look, in this one case, yes, I am speaking from my health. Silence is sickening, hell brewing, the witchery dwells inside the mind, imagination where ritual held. Made up scenario is crazy, it's sculpted your hell. People used to handle heartbreaks on the first take, but nowadays it's cool to take emotion in the worst way. Act your age, exactly what we doing now. Birthday just a number, y'all, so back a couple summers when your mind stay living for the moment, ayy. Snap a story in the end what we witness without a lens. It's like the first page, a generation gazing at we're all to recollect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game Jim's End of Summer Bash. My name is Scabs, and I'm joined by Let It Rain. How's it going, Lur? Oh, 100%. It is the dog days of summer. The days are starting to go ahead and shrink in duration. Sun's starting to come down a little bit sooner, but that just means that we've got a ton of time more to be cooped up in our house during Wi-Fi Smash era. Exactly. You've had one half of the bracket taken care of in the first pool. Now we're on to a second, a little bit larger than the other one. So I think we've got a couple more matches to show you all. And I think we've already had our first upset as MJ just fell to Chris in winners quarterfinals. So Chris advancing to winners semis for the qualifier match there on that side. Meanwhile, MJ has to go ahead and run through losers bracket. And what a bracket it is. We already have Barking Frog making an early appearance down there too. So there have been a couple upsets, and it's going to lead to several great matches. But it looks like already our two competitors have entered the arena. I noticed that. Exactly. But Madison, I think, might very well be the only DK player here today. Madison Turner, excuse me, Diddy, well, DK, Donkey Kong cast, I guess, true. But yeah, Diddy Kong main at heart. I believe that AOS will probably be sticking with Zero Suit Samus. He does have a Mario, but I think that the ZSS performs just as well in that matchup. Oh, so actually we're switching up. So So another side of bracket looks like there was some delay in AOS versus Madison Turner. So Joj versus Slushy instead. And Slushy been making some waves in the offline world as of late, putting people on notice at Xanadu. And this man's pulled off way too many upsets as of late. Oh, yeah. It feels like DK just gets a chance to play the game maybe for 30 seconds each set, and you have to make the most out of that 30 seconds. That's about it. Disadvantage state, not the best for this character, but good God, throw combos, killing early, confirms. DK got, well, 90% of the kit he needs. Exactly. We've got a bronze versus speed, DK versus Diddy Kong. We'll have to see if the meteoric rise up tier list that Diddy Kong's been seeing actually translates pretty well to this matchup. And that up smash is going to be a big tool in this matchup. If Slushy likes to go ahead and approach from the air, Joj has an incredibly quick option to respond using that neutral air of his own to just start these combos. That confirm is so sick. Joj showing himself to have a great presence of mind right here. And he absolutely needs it here in this matchup. But right now, Slushy kind of opening up, just barely missing that forward air on the tech. He got Joj teching in place. Yeah, typically you'd think that Diddy Kong would be able to just camp this out a little bit more, play really, really defensively, but Slushy's been applying a great amount of pressure. Joj's responding well, but he's being forced into these situations that he just doesn't want to be in. He's been trading with Slushy. That's just not where you want to be, given that Diddy Kong can struggle to kill, and given the weight disparity between these two characters. Gets the banana throw, but can't actually end up with anything confirm off of that trust. The forward air sending off stage, and the great forward tilt. That's a tool a lot of more Diddy mains have been using as of late. Kind of pioneered by Tweak for two framing, but great interception there by Slushy with that up air. Can't get away with those predictable monkey flips. He knows exactly what he needs to do. He cannot allow this character to just carry him off stage for the simplest of kills. That could have been a forward smash. Good catch on the banana into the immediate neutral air, but great beat reverses by Slushy. Slushy's really doing a great job of just mixing up his landing options, and that's going to be huge in this matchup. Joj usually is so good at calling those out. Okay. Oh, no. That was so awkward for Slushy. He was forced into a spot where Diddy Kong was just waiting for him to hit any button. If Joj decided to jump up with that fair, Slushy was as good as dead. He would have been forced deep off stage. We've already seen Joj being able to get those two frames. So he tried to go ahead and be aggressive, tried to use the hurt box manipulation of back air, but the banana was just waiting for him, and he was ever so slightly off. Mhm. For sure. We'll have to see what the counter pick was as well. Joj has a lot of stages that this character excels on, and not too many that he's particularly weak in. Looks like we're just going to a. I'm surprised this one actually made it through. Like Stadium 2 with a short ceiling and platforms that are almost designed for the Ding Dong by DK. This is a stage that typically DK mains thrive on. Trying to run forward with that grab was Slushy, not quite working out. And this is really the awkward spot. Just the confirms aren't going to work, but that air dodge back punished appropriately by Joj. And this is what you'd figure in this matchup. Diddy Kong owning the neutral. Slushy gets a couple big hits, but he has to make them connect. So far, only 60%. Catches the monkey flip, though. Is he going to be able to get a grab off that? He rolls out of the up smash instead of shielding it, though. Neutral air to dare is a true combo with Diddy. You have to be so careful against this character at edge, and Slushy, now he's getting opened up. He has to really take these bigger risks right now, and that is something that Joj can punish with aplomb the second he gets a banana in his hands. Take him off stage, force a tech. Great job by Joj. Neutral air into back air, though, setting up for an edge trap. No, Slushy aggressively fighting back to stage, but the dash attack unsafe on shield at 0. Trying for the hoo-ha, but not quite going to finish off that stock. All right, so Joj absolutely doing a phenomenal job on that last game. It kind of showed exactly what he needed to do. He adapted really hard between games 1 and 2, recognized that he was throwing out a couple too many unsafe options. Slushy was getting really just the easiest setups of his life game 1, but Diddy Kong can be a bit predictable if you fall into those unsafe patterns. Joj mixes it up a little bit game 2, and Slushy certainly got mixed. Yeah, it just a flurry of blows by Diddy. That's the problem with this character is that he translates really well from offline to online because he's just a buttons character now. You could play him more defensively offline for sure, but online it's like, well, what are you actually going to challenge against this character? His forward air, his back air, his neutral air. This man just matches the A button. Everything he does is beautiful. Could be. That would be interesting, though. The takeover of the monkeys. We talk about return to offline, talk about return to monkey right here because Diddy, it feels like the every character that Tweak picks up just immediately just skyrockets up the tier list. Diddy Kong, definitely one of those. Yeah, he picked up like K. Rool for a week or two, got a win with it in bracket, and then all of a sudden every Wi-Fi player was just like, yo, I'm gonna pick up K. Rool. This character's nice. Now it's the Diddy Kong. He's recognizing that this character has a little bit extra sauce. He definitely got touched up by a lot of those buffs. It turned him from a character that had one of the worst recoveries in the game to one of the best recoveries in the game. I think that up B buff by Diddy was the secret sauce that turned this character from a low tier to, I mean, maybe a mid tier, maybe a high tier. Who knows? Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Yeah. So yeah, where we have it right now, losers round three, the loser of the match in progress between AOS and Madison Turner goes off to fight a waifu season and loses round three. Winner of that advances to fight MJ. Winner of that advances to fight Slushy for the qualifier. So that is a heck of a bracket right there. On the other side, we have Barking Frog 2-0ing Beck, and waiting on the other side of losers quarterfinals. That will be the loser of Chris versus the winner of AOS and Madison Turner. Whoever drops that set drops down to fight Barking Frog. So no easy entrance into the offline bracket on our side. Oh yeah. 100%. It's a great cause, and just shout out to Game Jam for doing a really good job with the DC Summer Bash. Excuse me, the DC end of Summer Bash. My apologies. It's such a great cause, and at a time when hospitals are really stressed due to COVID, like they need every dollar that they can get. So if you happen to have a little bit of spare cash in the back pocket that you haven't spent on Summit, we know the Children's National Hospital would certainly appreciate the help. Oh my God. I thought that we were done with this as a region after we got ZD in. Like it's like we worked really hard to get ZD in, and then all of a sudden it just blew up this year again. Like $150,000 going to the prize pool. I love crowdfunded events, but the Smash scene went off like absolutely insanity. So if we can get a fraction of that for Children's National Hospital, as much as I love the top players that get invited to Summit, I mean, I think that these guys are a little bit more deserving. Mhm. AOS, I've seen so many matches where he just goes off. I think that he went up against Goofy Goober, a player who's threatening for a PR spot right now, probably is PR'd, and AOS six stock the man. It just absolute bloodbath. Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Well, while we're waiting for that matchup to finish up, let's talk about the rest of the entrants that have already secured a spot onto tomorrow. So in the other side of bracket, we had an upset in winter semifinals as Steve District, aka Nick District, went ahead and 2-0'd ZD to make it into top 8 on the winner's side. Turtle King lost 0-2 to Enhanced PV. Whack 2-0'd Turtle King to go ahead and make it in there, and then ZD 2-0'd Kree. So we have quite a few folks there that are making a heck of a run. Can we talk about losers bracket ZD to start tomorrow? Mhm. Mhm. Rematch though. Well, I also want to go ahead and note one other important thing. I don't know if you know this, but Nick District has been doing a lot of casting with us on the Xanadu stage, and I think that he started having an interesting tag. He said retired player turned commentator has been his tag for the past couple weeks. Miles set that up for him yesterday, and you know what? Us commentators, we have a tendency like if you want to be a good commentator, here's what you need to do. You need to bust her out. You need to go 0-2 so that you can go commentate. Because if you start winning matches, you're spending more time playing the game and less time talking about the game. So you're not doing your job. So if Nick District wants to make the perfect transition, all he needs to do is bust her out tomorrow and say, "Yeah, I meant to do that. I'm a good commentator, aren't I?" Exactly. Though, hmm, I think we had like 90% of the commentators that I invited for comeback made it out. Like I was stunned by that. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. MDVA commentators to be feared behind the sticks and behind the mic if your tag is in scabs. I've had a ton of fun with that character. I haven't played Mario in bracket in like 4 months. That was fun. Once we get the JTS stream back, we've got a few events planned for sure. I mean, it'd be my second first to five on JTS stream against a cloud. Okay, no, I swear to God, sword matchups. But in addition, I do want to go ahead and give Nick District a shout out because he just sent it in chat that he actually was 0-5 against Elise. That was the first win against him. Congrats! Now you just have to come back in. Apparently, it's going to be the first game streamed tomorrow. Is going to be you versus ED. So if that's the case, you get a chance to go 0-5, turn that into a 1-5 in person, not just offline. Exactly. So it doesn't actually look like Madison Turner and AOS have played all that much too. So that might be why they're going so far back and forth here. Madison Turner very defensive, so a player that definitely doesn't want to like be over aggressive here. So perhaps you're just trying to feel out AOS here in this long game three of the set. So our apologies for the slight delay, y'all. Thanks so much for sticking with us, and definitely go ahead and drop a follow into the Game Gym stream if this is your first time here, because they do great work in the region and they have a ton of great content, not just listening to us two talking heads blather on time and time again. Mhm. Dead on. We also got to go ahead and thank the rest of the folks that are making this possible. Not only is Game Gym putting in a ton of work, but we have a ton of folks that have been supporting this event, from the Virginia Youth Soccer Association to Esports Fair Play, Wizard District Gaming, Washington Justice, HyperX, MedStar Health, UMD's Discovery District, DC Department of Parks and Rec, Cohen Health and Performance, and Game Advantage Eyewear. We have tons of folks that came together to make this event possible. Thank you so much to everybody who has played a part at it, from the other casters, from the production crew in the background, to the TOs, make sure that the bracket runs smoothly. This has been a team effort, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it. Dead on. I was gonna go ahead and give you hell for just casually wiping over my man's waifu season. Another MDVA caster. It's like, oh yeah, Madison Turner's gonna give waifu a bit of trouble. It's like, wait a minute. True. That's a difficult one right there. Exactly. Shout out to the waifu. Good luck on the losers bracket run. But it looks like we're going to have our competitors step up to the plate. We have Chris that we're waiting on, but AOS already entering the arena. Mhm. It feels like this might be a bit of a difficult matchup for Steve, though. Steve is a character. I say this every time. Steve has a fun button. If you allow the Steve to mine, he gets to play the game. If you do not allow the Steve to mine, he can do absolutely nothing once he's out of iron. So AOS is both a player and is playing a character that is uniquely designed to break zone and apply pressure. So if you are going to allow AOS in your zone, if you're going to allow him to be his hyper aggressive self, then you could find yourself struggling quite a bit to get the materials you need to compete in this matchup. All right, getting started on Stadium here. Chris going to go ahead and immediately try to get a little bit of mining going. Minecart trying to approach AOS, but AOS has the verticality to really combat that super well. From flip kick to just a very high double jump, you can just take to the skies in a way that Steve cannot hope to match. His character's vertical momentum is not particularly great. Already the up B giving AOS just about a 90% lead. Chris has struggled to get anything more than a trade here and there. It is very difficult. Use the invul to get a little bit of iron, but use it immediately on the minecart that does not connect. He up tilt strings, doing a good job of applying pressure, finally landing a couple good back airs too. I love the minecart. It's such a weird mechanic. Just the idea that you have a character that's so long and lanky like Zero Suit that AOS are just trying to smack away Chris and happen to just tilt directly into the minecart and get grabbed by it. And then AOS immediately just ran up and tried to just charge a smash attack. Chris, having none of it, explodes for a 72 damage string. That's the problem with Steve. If you allow this character any kind of momentum, their strings are insane. Yeah, I mean, any kind of smash attack at edge will easily kill right now. We are talking, this is one of the strongest tools in any of the DLC characters. Like Arsene back here, nah. Steve with the diamond sword, that's curtains. Agreed, you got to make it count. Gold in the back pocket, though, for another powerful tool, but again, even more delicate than Diamond. And we're just not seeing him land these attacks with these tools particularly well. He gets the up smash, he gets the minecart, finally manages to clean it up, and there's the second Diamond, like you mentioned, Legendary. And one thing that I think is important to note here is we saw AOS a couple times use both flip kick and just that high double jump to get out of corner against Steve. Usually what Steve likes to do is he likes to carry you to the edge and then use things like back air and forward air to try to spike you or just hit you with a really powerful aerial to kill you. AOS was just never in that position. He used the ability to just take to the skies. He used the ability to navigate around Chris's threat zone, and it felt like just that's not something that Chris can really do anything about. He just does not have the speed, doesn't have the jump height to get up there. We're on to Battlefield for the perhaps deciding game of this set. If AOS has anything to say about it, Chris gets his counter pick, and we'll see what he can make out of this. Already a great string to start it off, has not been touched yet. He's able to camp underneath these platforms and use things like minecart to just get so much additional space here. AOS isn't going to be able to use those full hop approaches that were so valuable for him in game one. Use the flip kick trying to apply pressure, but Chris just sneaks out of there, and he is out of iron though. Needs to get a little bit back, but he gets the diamond and 2 iron blocks. That's the thing, these Steve mains, they know about the resource distribution on these stages a lot more than players who only have a passing familiarity with this character. So this is a stage that really benefits Steve from increased allocations of wood, stone, and iron. You're not going to see too much dirt here on Battlefield. Wait. That is so sick by AOS. Character knowledge abounds. Chris going super deep, trying to get that down air, or excuse me, the forward air to spike, but not quite working out. AOS barely managed to get out of it. Again, using that boost to just bounce off of shield, it feels like that is rather safe in this matchup. Chris uses that wood to create a heck of a wall. Look at all the resources he gets. He went from having nearly no iron to having almost a third of his bar filled by it. Plenty of ammo in the belt now for this anvil and minecart combo. And AOS just using these flip kicks to really pick when he is engaging and when he is disengaging. Chris is really struggling to get anything out of shield. And look at how deep AOS is going to try to get these kills. This man nearly died at 0 from a jab combo. What is this character? Good God. DLC if I have ever seen it. Has the diamond weapon out now, trying to just get that one hit he needs. Great movement away from the side B, not trying to get clipped by that by AOS. Again, builds a wall and just is content to mine on the other side of it. AOS finally manages to break in, but trying to challenge the minecart, always a dubious proposition. Spike, do it again? No, great movement by AOS. I'm surprised by that, yeah. Gets the berry, tries to time the mash, but great weight there by Chris. Does get clipped by the forward smash, but at least no paralyzer to start that off. Trying to go ahead and be optimistic for Chris to make that comeback, but AOS having none of it goes out as deep as he can, and Chris a little bit slow to air dodge or respond to that option. That's so difficult for a character like Steve that doesn't really have a solid disadvantage. He kind of relies on the invuln of minecart or relies on just using those platforms that he can create underneath him to escape those options. No opportunity to do so that deep out. No. No, don't you put that evil on us. Don't you put that evil on us, Let It Rain. Barking Frog's gonna go any other character. Inkling, Pichu, please. Barking Frog mains the random button. He does. Mhm. So it does look as though Madison Turner is advancing, or excuse me, is advancing through game 1 only on waifu season. That bracket still in a progress. I think we had Joe J in chat saying that that's one of the worst matchups between that and Pac-Man. I'll give you one more. I think that Diddy's he loses super hard to the hard zoners. Mega Man, Pac-Man, Duck Hunt. Those are like some of the most miserable matchups that Diddy can deal with. So I can certainly see waifu season putting up a heck of a fight, but Madison Turner attempting to clean that one up. It does look like we will have Chris versus Barking Frog for the other side of losers quarterfinals on our end. So likely once we have waifu season Madison Turner over, the winner of that facing against MJ, and that'll probably be the next match on stream. Please. Don't you do this. If we have to do like the Evo thing where we break up the two players just hitting the B button, I'm going to be very annoyed. Once they have a full bar of iron, then we'll see if they actually decide to play the game or not. I'm super interested to see where Steve ends up on any kind of a tier list, because it feels like he's one of the more polarizing characters in Smash right now, where a lot of players think that he is top tier, and a lot of players like, no, he's mid tier, he just has busted things. I've never seen anybody be like, oh, he's a good character, he's high tier. It's always he's one of the best in the game, or he's mediocre at best. Agreed. He kind of feels more like he feels like a good hero, to be honest. It's like he needs that moment where he can get insane buffs, but if you just don't allow him to read, if then hero is a bad character. Same thing with Steve, but the benefit is that it is a lot quicker for him to get his buffs. It's a lot more consistent for him to get his buffs since that diamond appears at a set interval, like you mentioned. Let It Rain, I am blaming you for this one. We'll have to see how the two players address this matchup. It feels like, yeah, we're going to wait until both of them have an... All right, there we go. Okay. They both know exactly what the name of the game is. Get your resources up, get your gear, and then get going. You can start to be aggressive only after you have all of the pieces in place. I actually really like that option. He decided basically he saw Chris posting up and mining on the platform and said, I'm going to be aggressive because I have the lead. I'm going to press my advantage as much as possible. Like now he does struggle a little bit because he doesn't have that pickaxe, but he can just go ahead and get it because you know that Chris, when they're all the way across stage, they're not going to challenge it. But do you have the recovery? He did it. Oh, so close, so close. It is. Agreed. Now, we'll have to also see if they're going to start using the crafting tables for like the improved out of shield options. I really dig that tech, and I know that a lot of the top Steves do that, where they spawn the crafting table to get around the shield drop animation. So we'll have to see if these players start to incorporate that into their gameplay. Not quite yet. Is that going to be a DBZ? Chris's own trap falls victim right there, but claims it with that anvil, so no harm, no foul. But Chris does get his diamond. Chris does get his diamond. Both of them have that option available. Barking Frog gets the grab and starts to string tons of damage here. Start off refreshing the tool, but look at the shield pressure there by Chris. Oh, for sure. The minecart sending Barking Frog off stage, trying to set the TNT trap, and does he get it? No, immaculate DI by Barking Frog, not getting mixed up by being sent off in the opposite direction. That is one of those matches where I don't think that it would be too beyond the pale to see either player have walked away with the win. Like both of them were doing such a good job at playing to their character's strengths. It just felt like Barking Frog had the slight edge because he was a little bit better getting those early percentage grabs that let him have a consistent percentage lead to start each stock off. If Chris can pick up to that and maybe make a slight adjustment in game 2, it is not difficult to see this going all the way to game 3. Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go!
This time it's Chris who's the aggressor to start the game off, but now it feels like whenever one player goes to the top platform, it's like they get to decide if they're going to play the game for a bit, and if they don't, it's mine in time for both of them. Mm-hmm. Using the minecart to trigger the plate, too. Really smart by Barking Frog. A little bit of mining there from both players, trying to refresh their materials, it appears. Okay, Barking Frog. I love that. He just taps the wall, brings it all down, and then sends the minecart. Trade? It feels like that shield pressure from just a single back air with the strong material is so crazy in this matchup. We saw it right there where Chris got one back air, he landed an anvil, and Barking Frog's shield was down to Skittles. Back air not quite going to finish. Great DI from Barking Frog. I'm really surprised that Barking Frog, like, he tossed out the pivot grab and missed. It's like, you know he's just going to keep holding that button, right? Steve mains love to just walk forward with either jabs or up tilts, like committing to their option. Yeah, it's union work right here. Might as well. No rush from either of these players. Chris gets the redstone empowered cart, though, so that will claim the stock. And now Barking Frog on his last one. The next diamond that he gets may very well be his last. No, it has a ridiculously long animation. It takes like a full, like, I want to say 5 seconds. The wall perhaps saving Chris right there. One thing you may not notice here is that both players, when they were sitting in shield, they did the exact same thing with a quick flick back air into the strong back air, because this character really has trouble combating shields. It doesn't really have anything that like goes through it, no command grabs or anything like that, and the grab is relatively slow, so you can react to that easily. Once a player's in shield, it takes a lot of skill to force them out of it. Minecart after minecart, just a barrage of vehicles trying to get a hit and run going. Here is one of them, but can't land it. The up smash getting called out by another cart. Now Chris, full stage control, uses the minecart to detonate the TNT, but barely gets back. We're gonna get the forward throw. Yes, awkward angle there. Uses the cart to recover. The TNT trap is up. Gets the up smash. Chris, immaculate gameplay there in a scramble situation at ledge. That might be the best time. I just love that. It's one of those, like, I'm going to build a house on top of your grave, dog. It is so BM. It is up there with Wario rolling on the floor and laughing at you, and any of Sephiroth's win streams. Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And as we advance onto a game 3, a quick bracket update. Madison Turner versus MJ also going to game 3 on their side. So many sets here are in flux. Who is going to make it to losers quarterfinals to qualify for top 8?
2, 1, go!
Go for the timeout. So now using that ample supply of iron to apply a little bit of pressure are both players. It feels like we never really get a chance to see Steve play this explosively in any other matchup, because most matchups know or both know and or have the ability to pressure Steve and to keep this resource in check. Now that they have so much of it, they can toss minecarts out like it's nothing. You don't have to conserve resources. Was that an F? It really felt like that man was about to build that one. Yeah, can we get an F in the chat for the commentators happen to ask a 7-minute game of both these guys mining? Nah, this has been actually a good ditto. Both of the players are doing a good job. Like, I completely understand why they're taking their time on this one. But look at the TNT traps. They've been so ineffective in this matchup primarily because Minecart triggers the wooden plate. So if you just go ahead and toss that down, you're giving your opponent the ability to just completely defuse your bomb. Barking Frog doing a good job. It feels like a difference in the playstyle between these two is that it feels like Chris really does like to use that anvil a lot more than Barking Frog. Frog will toss it and then immediately jump away. Chris uses it as an approach tool where he drops down with it and then waits to see your reaction and tries to get something going. Frog's recognized that really well a couple times now, responding with the up smash. Exactly, just feeling no pressure. He does manage to get the spike hitbox, forcing Chris away. Good DI in there by Chris. That's one of the small things that you can do in this matchup is you can SDI a lot of those hits, and you can DI in when he's trying to carry you across so you don't get hit with the spike hitbox. Chris has the stone wall, so he is particularly safe there. I love that whenever it feels like one player runs forward, the other has to react instantly. And a lot of times the players like are running forward just to like be like, hey, I'm here. They're not actually pressuring. They're just walking forward or running forward, just like, hey, stop mining. Like, look at right there. Chris walks forward and then proceeds to mine underneath Barking Frog's platform. Forces Barking Frog all the way to the other side of the stage. Is this going to go to time? Like, this is Chris is at 99%, and we're already halfway through the set, and it doesn't really look like Chris is feeling particularly pressed to try to claim this. So I'm curious if Barking Frog is actually doing this for the purpose of playing that timer a little bit. Agree. This is the first clean hit that he had in a while. Gets caught in the minecart, excuse me. Only 2.5 minutes left. In the past minute, we've seen a ton of damage on Barking Frog, but neither player threatening to take a stock till then. I mean, Barking Frog had a sizable lead, but Chris just took that so patiently and did a really good job of climbing back in this game. Now, 2 minutes, we could see one player try to go ahead and go for a timeout, try to play that clock, but it looks like currently neither one of them has a big enough lead to really do so safely. And this is a stage that really kind of rewards this playstyle because we don't see a lot of wood or dirt, since stone is the primary building material. You're able to toss up these walls and make them a lot stronger, make it a lot harder for your opponent to approach. But Oh yeah, this is an even game still. Despite the percentage differential, Chris could very easily find a string or a combo that allows him to claim victory. But the problem is, how does he actually find it when Barking Frog is going so high, putting up a wall of stone, and just saying, you have to jump above me to hit me with that minecart. I'm just not going to allow you to do so. But two Steve mains enter, only one advances to tomorrow's bracket. Barking Frog punches his ticket to the offline top 8 that will be hosting tomorrow. Meanwhile, Chris, a valiant effort, great comeback in game 2, but a little bit too slow to catch up with Barking Frog's defensive habits in a nail-biter of game 3. So one thing I noticed is that it felt like if you want to throw minecarts at your opponent, which is the primary way that Steve can approach without being committal, you have to be above them. So what we were seeing Barking Frog do is Barking Frog go to the highest point where you could build blocks. He was building a stone wall, and then he would just jump over that and then attack that minecart from above. He got 2 or 3 times in a row he was able to smack Chris out of his minecart approaches, force Chris to approach in a manner that was far more committal, and he was able to take the W because of it. It just felt like that was a last-minute hitch in his game plan that Chris wasn't able to adapt to. Mm-hmm. So most likely we're going to see Rob versus DK, and that is a matchup where DK, good God, does he have trouble? This is DK typically has a bad disadvantage state, but you're a bad disadvantage state against a character that has item combos, 0 to deaths, and against a player that is, just shall we say, proficient in both of those. True, he doesn't really have the ding-dong as much because of the high ceilings on Town and City, but the narrow horizontal blast zones are something that both characters can certainly benefit from. This does, however, give MJ plenty of room to run. A little bit too angry. Exactly, swinging a little bit too hard, but I love the Z catch on the neutral air by Slushy, showing that he's got a little bit of an item gameplay advantage on his side as well. He tried for the punch right there. He lost it because MJ's quick down tilt. Yeah. The back air barrage. Look at how many back airs that man did. He got MJ to edge and just said, I have one button, and I'm going to use it. God damn it. So many. But look at the damage, 80% already. MJ showing no signs of slowing down. That is, what an option right there by Slushy. The side B just in the air as a hitbox. And the turn around catch with that down tilt, that was so sick. MJ used it to turn his hitbox around, grab the gyro, and put himself in a position to get that perfect back air. Toss him off. Try to go ahead and just get the item toss to combat that down smash. Not quite working out for Slushy. A couple back airs on shield. And MJ does like to jump. He likes to challenge with forward air as well as neutral air. So in this matchup, both of those do lose out to DK back air. Like, low-key one of the best aerials in the game. He's had it since, like, he's the first game, I believe? Yeah, I think he's had it since that. I don't think it was as good in 64, but at the very least, since Melee. Slushy perhaps trying to make a run for this upset. I do believe it would be an upset as MJ was rather highly seeded, but Slushy showing that he is absolutely no slouch in this bracket. He is the one who knocked Barking Frog down as well. Would not be surprised to see him pull off another upset here. Yeah, I see folks in chat saying, I think was it ZD in chat saying that you have no business losing to heavies or to DK specifically online. Doug, I casted Xanadu online for a year, and I think that Chunky Kong in every tournament that he was able to enter got at least top 5. This character is a problem in Wi-Fi because how do you beat DK typically? You just approach cleanly by parrying his back airs. You can't really do that in Wi-Fi. It is really difficult to actually approach DK. It allows this character to play a lot more defensively. Trying to get that grab. It feels like the shield pressure has been the game changer here for MJ. He's been doing this really, really well with those neutral airs and then the immediate hitboxes afterwards. Slushy has been striking out as he tries to get these grabs or tilts afterwards. Great get-up attack, though. Trading with that gyro, giving him a little bit of space. Not going to jump into the back air. Really good. Tries to get the neutral air right there, forcing MJ to edge. Are we going to get some kind of an edge trap? No, MJ busts out with the neutral air, forced into an awkward spot again by that gyro, and I'm really impressed by Slushy's item play. Like, this is something that he understands in this matchup. He needs to be at least confident with that tool. Otherwise, he's giving his opponent an ace in the hole that they typically can use to exploit this character's weak recovery. But the neutral air into the side B, Slushy forced to use his double jump. What's the edge guard? Down air. Perfect. He missed the tech. Is he dead? No. MJ is playing incredibly aggressive on this stage. No platforms for Slushy to run and mix up his options for. He is struggling quite a bit all of a sudden. This has been a masterful counter pick by MJ. It feels like right there, 2 or 3 times in a row, we saw Slushy get pressured almost get down aired, and then immediately buffer a roll to get back onto the stage. And MJ, masterful in picking up that habit. He got 2 up smashes out of it and got the W in game 2. That felt like a struggle, let it rain. Just immediately swinging. He swings again, too. The giant punch misses, so he immediately tries for that forward smash, neither connecting and kind of opening him up for a strong response by MJ. Now, MJ has the edge trap on his side, but grab, forward throw, is that going to do it? It is! The roll again. Barry here. And now it's an even game just about, but Slushy, great string there, using that gyro again to his advantage. But it just, he's jumping around a lot, and MJ's doing a good job of catching those options when he doesn't have his back turned to MJ to have that back air deployed with laser. Nope. The second that MJ got hit, I knew it. Like, 86% is the perfect window there for Ding Dong, and Rob, a bigger bodied character, doesn't really have a quick jump or any options to get out of that option. And Slushy doing a really good job of just getting exactly what he needed at that point. So MJ kind of put on notice that he can die that quickly. But the edge trap continues. Gyro is down. Standard get up. Good job right there by Slushy. Gets the down B. Now this is Ding Dong percent right here, so we have to see MJ play super careful. But no, he gets the grab. No. A little bit too much rage, perhaps. So MJ falls out of that percent. It's the bear himself, but look at the match by Slushy. It is. And that was a momentous opportunity that Slushy had right there with that ding dong, but just so slightly out of range. Rob was at the correct percent, but at 100 damage, DK had too much rage to get the finisher. So because of that, it went from all of a sudden Slushy making a comeback to MJ getting the win in game 3. Great set from both players. That was pressed to the limit on both sides, but ultimately only one can walk away, and it looks like MJ will be in the money and back tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And what a job both all these competitors have had. This was a difficult run, a compressed pool or two that was making it so that just about every match mattered. So many players meeting up early against people that typically you'd see in top 8. So every single game counted, every single match counted. And out of, I believe it was 36 entrants, we've got the 8 folks that are going to make it there tomorrow. So y'all do not forget, we will be going live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Might be live a little bit early just to welcome y'all in. But until that happens, I think this is going to be just about it for us. Want to take some 5 p.m. Excuse me. My apologies. My apologies there. So yeah, I do want to go ahead and say thank you so much for sticking with us. If y'all happen to have a few extra dollars in the back pocket, we're going to go ahead and drop the donate link in chat, if I can actually spell that correctly. And Let It Rain, you want to talk to them about a couple of the sponsors? It's been a heck of an event for sure, and we will have plenty more for you guys tomorrow. So make sure that you tune in. If you are going to be doing something, definitely hit this stream up with a follow. Game Jam Esports does a great job of providing y'all tons of content, not just Smash related as well. And if you hit us up with that follow, you'll definitely get the notification when we are about to go live. I think that's it for me. Let It Rain. Thank you all so much for sticking with us, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed the event, and we will catch y'all tomorrow.
I mean, hey, Almost Insane had a long time to warm up so far.
They are on a roll right now. They had a... Jeez, all this play from losers bracket is really like putting them on their groove right now.
It looks a little bit grim as the
Oh
Lucio.
no, the Lucio boom while trying to wall ride. Oh, that's just damaging.
Yeah, this is definitely. Whoa. Okay. You can never trust that move, man. It scoops at some like weird angle sometimes. Ooh, goes for the jump off stage. Going with the nair as well. This could be tough.
That
That's
is-
a stock. Yep.
Quick little rotor arms to seal the dog. Yeah, a little bit teabag too, actually. Yeah, I think you're dead from that one.
Oh, look at that! It's gonna be the kill onto the Silas. This is gonna be the end of the game here. The Samir's not gonna be able to get out here. The Elise is looking to try to secure something, but guess what? She can't secure the lives of the rest of her teammates. She's gonna get stunned down. She's gonna be killed here, and this is gonna be tournament for GMU here.
5 to go. That ball stays in the air. Shenandoah has a chance. Does try to keep up. The ball goes all the way back and it goes in. Oh my gosh! I think that was off a GW car. It's tied at 3. We're heading to overtime.
Romeo with the quick turn in mid grabs that boost, knocks into Scheme, and in the end, it is Scheme scoring that goal.
Oh, Joey, my heart can't take it anymore. It's all tied at 3 apiece.
Resources, even for kids out there, like this game gym where you can see gamers are here to be coached, hone their skills, but they can also find a mentor that teaches them about moderation.
Remaining players as they approach the
deal with the 3 angry zombies members that are on.
Nova looking to clear it out. Strong aggression here from Chungite Egg.